Hello everyone, welcome to a new tutorial at Programming Knowledge. So today we are going to create a fake JSON server using an npm package, and we are going to implement CRUD operations using Postman. So this tutorial will help you how we integrate with an REST API. So basically we are going to create a a JSON file, and then we are going to run a server which will emulate that JSON file to a REST API. Then we will implement all the CRUD operations using the REST API, and this would help us a very good knowledge. So let's create a JSON file. So we will manually create a JSON file so that we will get the idea how we can implement it and how the REST API works. So this is going to be very interesting and a very unique tutorial. So let's start with it. So basically a JSON file is a key value pair. Basically all the object JSON file has objects, and those objects are internally key value pairs. So basically we have nested objects. Here you can see in my screen that I'm giving some nested objects, and basically all those objects are key value pair, so that for every key we have a value. So this is how we define a JSON file. So then it can internally have more nested objects, and we can keep going at a very high level or nested level. And basically internally it must be having a key value pair. Okay, so let's create a JSON array which would emulate as a mock API. So I will show you how we can do that. So let's create a JSON file with meetings, and inside this meeting let's create an array. So basically it's a JSON object which has meeting, and inside this uh, JSON in the like we have a JSON object here, then we have a meetings as a key, and for that value we have an empty array, and for every element in the array we have like few objects. So this is how we are going to do. So I hope you're getting the point that we have multiple objects so in this array. So I will emulate them, I will also fill them up. Okay, so let's okay, now I have formatted them, so let's fill them. First is the ID, which could I give them as 1, and the title could be I can give it as Google Meet, and the same way day I can give this as Monday. Okay, so this looks perfectly fine, and in the same way I can fill all the other JSON objects like like this, and like this, and I can do this also as well. So okay, so I can fill them. Why I'm filling myself? So it will give you good architecture how it works. So I can give this as ID 2, and I can give this as Tuesday, and let me do this as Skype. Okay, so let me do this as Skype, and I'll give this as ID 3, and I'll change this to Wednesday, and I'll give this as I'll give another Microsoft Teams, and the same way I'll give ID 4 and ID 5. So I can as this as any other app like WhatsApp, and I'll give this as Thursday. Okay, and I'll give this as uh, WebEx. I'll give this as Friday. So I hope like you have a JSON object which has a key meetings, and for that meetings key we have a value which is a JSON array. And that JSON array we have every key value, that is ID title day, and keep on going. So we have created a JSON file. Now what you can do, you can install this package npm install minus globally JSON server, then create a db.json file with some data. We have already completed the step 1 and 2. Like you can run this command on your machine and you can install the JSON server, but please make sure that prior to this step, you have Node.js installed on your machine. Okay? So basically, you should have Node.js installed on your machine. Okay. So I'll recommend that you install Node.js prior to this. So just to make sure that no, I'll give a star. Node.js should be installed. Okay. So then only you can run the npm command, and then you can only run this package. So Node.js should be installed, and you can install the Node.js from the official website. Okay. Then I have to type this command JSON-Server -watch db.json. So let me copy and paste this command, and you can see that it has created a REST API, basically a mock JSON server on this localhost slash 3000 meetings. And basically you can now use this as a REST API. So let's move ahead with Postman and try this on our Postman. So what I need to do, so what you can do, you can simply copy this, okay, and you can paste it here, and you can send a request. So here you see, like, see the beauty of the Postman. You get all the, like, all the, you can get all the data in the form of a REST API. And just I made sure that I coded each and every, okay, you can, so just I made sure that I wrote my data myself, so that you get a better architecture of the JSON file works. So now it has used a prettier format to show you the data. Now, what I'll do, let's perform the first operation. So the first operation we are going to perform, basically we are going to implement the CRUD operations. So let's use the read operation. So basically to get the particular meeting, what you need to do, you need to attach a key at the end of the URL. So let's do one. So I'll have the first meeting. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let me do two. So I have the second meeting, and in the same way, I can do 3 and 4 and 5, and I'll get all the meetings. Okay, so this is the get request. So let me do a perform a delete operation. So I'll click on delete, and I'll delete the meeting with the ID 3. So let me send this. So it has now deleted. So let me now please make sure that I performed a delete request. Okay, now I'll move back to the get, and I'll check all the meetings. And here you see uh, here you can see the data with the id 3 is deleted. And on you when I move to my db.json, even here it is also deleted. So like, see how wonder it is moving, and here I can get to see the records, which is the get, delete, get. So delete operation has been performed, and it has been really deleted from the file. Now what I can do, I have showed you the delete operation. So the read is done, basically delete is also done. Okay, now I'll make create. Okay, so let's do the create operation. So for that I'll change it to post, and I'll move to the body part. And what I can do, from the body I can click on raw, and the raw should be selected as JSON. So I'll repeat, body, then raw and JSON, and it is a post request. So let me make an I'll remove this, I'll start from scratch. Let's take an ID of 99, just a random ID. Title is equal to, let me do this as no work today, no work today, and let me change the day to Sunday. Okay, so we are sending a JSON object Sunday, and let's make a request. So hopefully we'll send this request. So it returns me the same JSON object. So let me move my request to get, and let me check all the, now it's a get request. So earlier it was a post in which we had send the data. Now we are making a get request. So let's send data, and here you can see I have the data 99 Sunday. Okay, and now let's operate or make the last, that is the update. So for update you can use put or patch. So basically you need to define the body, you need to define the day is Sunday, and I'll do this as okay. Now you don't need the ID for the put operation. Now I'll do okay. Now I'll do patch or putty. It's up to you. I'll do patch, and for that I'll do 99, and I'll do change of plan. So let me type change of plan. Okay. So so now the ID 99 has been patched. Title change of plan, and the day it remains the same. So let me check you that this would now change. So let me send a request. So now it says ID 99 title change of plan, and the day is Sunday because we changed the title only for that particular ID. So let's make a get request again to see if what's happened. Now I'll make a call the request. Now here you can see it has been edited. Now even for the particular ID, it's also changed. So this is how we implemented all the four operations. So thank you everyone for watching this tutorial. I'll catch you in the next tutorial. So thank you everyone. So this is the final version we have implemented update. Thank you.